She's totally going to be there ahead of us.
Yep.
That's about as sure a bet as you can make. Pretty certain she knows what's going on, too.
She's one amazing maid. I feel like I have my own professional chef, too.
Oh, sorry guys, I overslept.
Yo, morning everyone.
Morning.
Looks like we have everyone now.
We have to meet the instructor at the field by 9, right?
I don't know what she wants to see us about, but don't worry, we've still got some time left.
Anyway, I think we should head out now. I'm sure most of us have some last-minute preparations to take care of.
True.
Have a safe trip, everyone.
All right. Let me see here. Yeah, I think she pretty much took everything off everybody else. Protection, definitely gonna. Yeah. Yep. And yep. Yep. All right. Leaves us with nothing. No, I'm just joking. We're gonna head over here to the field to see what's going on. I'm going to do a quick edit here. Matter of fact, let me where is Saloon? What is this dude staring at? I don't even want to know. Let's see something. I think is she at the auditorium? No, the janitor's there. Ah, there she is. So I think if you fed her 3 times this chapter, I think you get one of those items. Yeah, I didn't feed her. See, I missed that one time feeding her, and I can't get the item now. That sucks. That's how it is, though. You missed that one time. But I'm gonna do a quick edit. Well, you'll see it as a quick edit, but I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to tinker with everybody's little stuff and everything like that, their parts and everything and equipment, and be right back in a jiffy. But thank you guys, so far as we get along with this next to last chapter. I think this is chapter 6. But all right, so you guys see this as a quick edit, and here we go. Okay. Yeah, here we go. I think I did everything I need to do. Is that Sharon right next to her? How the fuck did she get here that fast? Oh my god. Yeah, Sharon has tricks. What's the instantaneous travel? Yeah. And see, and this right here would be the Courageous. It's a pretty big fucking airship. Most of them are in this game, though. Like when you play Trails in the Sky, and you see the airships there, like these airships dwarf those airships. And I mean dwarf. Everybody mouth like wide open. They're like, holy shit. Give you a guess to who it belongs to. A little bit. Yeah, you called it. $75 Arg. Now watch when this thing touches down on the school field. That's a good question. Look at this shit. Like what? That's crazy. I'm surprised everybody in the school ain't surrounding this damn thing looking like, yo, what the fuck is that? Got the crest there, Urbonian.
Salutations, my beautiful friends! It's only been 10 days since last we met, but I couldn't keep myself away.
It's the boy. You gotta love him.
Prince Olivert!
And Major Vander.
Your slack-jawed amazement says it all. It looks like this will be quite the crowd pleaser during its grand unveiling in Heimdall.
Wait, what grand unveiling?
Man, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Who may you be referring to?
It's been quite some time. I see many familiar faces gathered here today, and several I've yet to have the pleasure of meeting.
Is that?
I know that voice.
You should.
The Radiant Blade Master?
Father.
So that's Laura's dad?
Wait, who's the one now?
Who's the one now?
And look, Toval's with him too.
This isn't quite how I expected our grand reunion to go. That's for sure.
What are you doing up there? And what's with the hat?
It's pretty fitting.
So that's what this is about.
I'll fill you in on the details another time.
What in the name of Adios is that?
Gawking.
Wow. What a pretty ship.
This thing's a real piece of work.
Incredible! I've heard about the specs, but the numbers don't do it justice. Looks even better live than on paper.
Now the funniest part about it is they're doing this on this ship. Watch like in the further games when I play, the ships get like bigger and bigger and bigger. It completely dwarfs this ship, and you just kind of sit there and be like, okay, was this ship really anything to gawk at when you see the stuff that comes in the future?
Principal Van Dyke, you too?
Could someone fill us in on what exactly is going on here?
This dude right here does not miss a day at the gym. I don't think he's missed a day at the gym in like forever. That's a big ass dude. Hey, look, like even his clothes like got muscles. Look at the clothes.
Your bafflement is quite understandable. The chairman of the board proposed a change to your travel arrangements for this month's field study. He's agreed to deliver all of you to your respective destinations aboard this airship.
What? We'll be riding in style.
He's mainly taking it on its maiden voyage to unveil the ship to the nation. We're just kind of along for the ride. You'll be headed to the capital first, but from there, it'll be a straight shot to Ruhr.
Wow. I'm not sure what to say.
Oh, this is all so sudden.
Well, should we be off, Your Highness?
Yes, that sounds marvelous. With that, let me be the first to welcome you, Class 7. Aboard the second Arcel class high-speed cruiser, the Courageous.
I didn't pay attention to it when I played this game, but how Toval was always at the Radiant Blade Master's side. Like they were really good friends, and you know, them and Olivert kind of stuck it out to the like. Well, I don't want to spoil. You'll see what ends up happening. This damn thing can move, though. I will give it that. Look how fast they already going over made their parts. They just left the school. Over the Radiant. Alto Street. This is Elliot's neighborhood. If you didn't catch that at the bottom down there, sitting at the bus stop, that was Misty. Sitting there. That damn thing is moving. And Blue Blunt. The clipping of the hair. Wow. I don't think I noticed any of the little bugs in this game when I first played it. I don't remember that much clipping and stuff happening. No, I mean, it's not game breaking or nothing like that. Just saying. This is true. And plus, Claire's hot, so I mean, sorry, I have to point that out whenever she's on screen, because she's pretty badass. RMP Adjutant. Adjutant? What the hell? I don't think I've ever seen that word. That's a new one to me. I passed my Austria school.
My, what a spectacular sight! My brother told me all about it, but there's no substitute for seeing it soar through the skies. Simply beautiful. Yes, it really is. You're up there, aren't you, Rean?
Oh god. There's the royal family, the emperor and empress, watching their son do.
Wow!
Oh, that's
the courageous. Oliver finally finished his airship.
It's a fine ship, isn't it? Prince Oliver seems to have gone to quite a lot of trouble having it built.
Is this the wind of change you intend to release across our staid and troubled land? Go, my son, and show me the caliber of man you can be.
Oliver is a great dude. Like, seriously, he might joke around and stuff like that, but Oliver is one of the best people in this game. His heart is gold.
Can you believe it's been almost 2 years already?
This asshole
And
right
look
here.
at how far our debaucherous prince has managed to come. Partnering with Liberl to make a second Arcel-class airship, then cruising over the capital? I suppose that's one way to stick it to you for outmaneuvering him at the trade conference.
Let him have his fun for now. Still, this was certainly an unexpected play on his part. He and that band of students he likes to ship across the country have proven a never-ending source of entertainment. But now, my dear Prince Oliver, we have reached a decisive point. The board has been prepared, every piece in its place. Can you turn the tides in your favor? I look forward to finding out.
You'll come to find that all these games, this whole thing has been like a chess game between him and Oliver. A couple other people involved in it as well, but what was the point of him making that big ass loop? He's just showing off now. I admit that thing is moving though.
It's currently 10:02, and we have a north-northwesterly wind blowing in at a speed of 11 arj. We've just passed through the Schwartz-Drake Barrier's airspace into the province of Nortia.
Current speed is 3,050 SPH. We've reached full cruising velocity.
Maintain current course and speed. Follow the Nortia main line, maintaining a distance of 200 arj.
Aye, aye, Captain.
All right. I keep trying to do my best with these, with the text. There's a lot of text in this game, so I keep trying to pace myself and pressing the X button. I already know what mostly everything they're gonna say, but I know you guys are reading, so I'm trying to do the best I can. And it's hard not to talk because I know you're trying to read too. So, my apologies. Look how serious Mueller is. That's my guy, man. That's Sharon. It's a great question. He picked well, I'll tell you that much. He did do that. That is true. See, Oliver is about not having war. He wants to do whatever he can to prevent it. Way to talk about yourself there, Tobel. That's actually a good position for him. I see that with him. He's a very friendly person. Yep. Yep. That is true. Why not? Yeah, see, now that's what I felt like it all was about from the very beginning, though. Now this next part in Roar can be there's a lot to do. Good for us. We're gonna cut a lot of it short. But I'm gonna show you the conversations. I think you have to have conversations with people on the ship and things like that. We'll do only the required quest in Roar. So let's start with them. I don't see what her knowing was gonna do. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I'm just saying, like, I get that she's his daughter, but I don't see why she would need to know this. Especially when he just showed up and then showed her, like, What was him telling her going to do for her? Uh-oh. Now, because I do think the Radiant Blade Master is very cool, I did think about romancing Laura at one point because I was like, I wonder what his relationship would be like with the Radiant Blade Master. You know, they dueled each other. He respects Reen. Reen respects him tremendously. Like, I don't know. Wouldn't it be cool to have a father-in-law like that, though? Uh-oh. Of course. I bet you're not. Shit. I bet you. Sure. Sure you don't. Translation: you hurt my daughter, you're gonna really see why they call me the Radiant Blade Master. Of course he does. That's his daughter. You can talk to Machias, but I don't think he gives much in a way. Same thing with Gaius. Like they just talk about, whoa, the airship. And, you know, Gaius gonna say something about the wind, or some shit like that. I make it fun of the dude, but I like Gaius. Gaius always talk about the winds of the goddess and all that shit. And he's like, okay, alright, guys. Let's go down the hole. I think Elisa and Sharon are down here. At least I thought they were. Huh? No, that's way out. Wait. What does it say? Factory and engine room. Yeah, there they go. Why would she be able to? I'm blown away how these kids are so mad just because they weren't bought in on anything. It's like they're adults, and adults don't bring kids in on most shit. So it's like, I don't understand. I think it's the second largest city, if I'm not mistaken, in Heimdall, or like third, one of them. I'm gonna try to pace this the rest of this game out, like as do it as fast as I can. It's been a minute since it's been about a week since the last time I uploaded some stuff. So I'm gonna try to crank out a bunch of parts today. Just time, man, time, and trying to build up the channel. Uploading vids. Trying to help the channel out, get it going. Okay, so from here, unless you just want to talk to those people, okay, and then you go to head to the third, and I think this is where most of the other people are. I don't think you have to talk to Cronuns. Yeah, Cronuns just kind of have their own thoughts. He is correct. Yeah, who's here? Okay, there's a shop here. We will still. I think I sold most of the crap I had. The stuff I knew I wasn't gonna keep, you know. And of course you can buy stuff from him. Right. That is the deck. I think you can sleep here? No. Let's think about something else. Probably another game. Where in the hell are these people at? Yeah, the front. Okay, the front deck. I could have sworn. Wait a second. I didn't want to talk to them yet. That is. Where is the other? Oh, okay. I've got it. My bad. Okay, so let's talk to him first.
At long last, the Courageous is finally taken to the skies of Erebonia.
I hate that the voice acting comes and goes.
I feel like a mother hen watching her chicks leave the nest.
I'll take your word for it.
This may sound a bit forward of me to say, but it sounds like you had some hurdles getting this project together.
It was no easy ride, I'll say that.
I feel like a mother hen watching her chicks grow. Listen, I'll take your word for it.
I doubt it would have come together without the prince's unwavering dedication and tireless work. He had to find the time to raise funds and oversee the entire project, in addition to all his official duties. And to add to that, he had to take care of all the arrangements necessary to get Viscount Arcade installed as its captain.
I can't even imagine how busy your schedule must have been. Even from a student's perspective, it sounds brutal.
Well, for this ship to have any weight as a deterrent, I needed the Viscount. Thankfully, he agreed to my request.
I'm not saying that he didn't work hard, but I mean, come on, how hard did he really work? He's a prince. Like, how many people are going to turn him down for mostly anything? And he's like a good dude, and he's a prince. Like, come on.
My plan is to create a neutral third power capable of acting independently of our nation's two competing factions. You can think of the Courageous as the first physical embodiment of that ideal.
Which makes
Third
sense.
party, huh? I feel like I'm starting to understand at least part of what it is you're trying to accomplish.
The road will be a difficult one, though.
True, but this is only the beginning. Seeing this ship soar through the clouds for the first time moves my heart, just as when Class 7 was formally established. I look forward to seeing what the future holds for the Courageous, and for the brave men and women of your class.
Your Highness.
We live in interesting times. The political situation across the Empire seems to grow more ominous by the day. But, with any luck, making a real show out of this ship's launch will push back against the prevailing climate.
Well, that's the hope at least. Either way, you'll have your whole life to split hairs about politics. For now, give your attention to your field study.
Thank you. I know you have high expectations for us, and I hope we'll be able to meet them.
All right. Yeah, I knew he was gonna say something stupid. The more liberating would it be to shed these tiresome clothes and hold a beautiful concert above board. I might have misheard you. But did you say you like the fly orders hanging over the railing by your feet? That's why I love these dudes. Oh my god. Well, because the Prince Oliver no Mueller will whoop his ass. That's the funniest part about it. Sorry about that. Okay, so I think the other people on the deck, yeah, here they are, Toval and Sarah. And when you come back from the deck, you get a it moves on to this cutscene.
Instructor Sarah? Toval? What are you guys doing out here?
They are bracers for
Just a little bracer-to-bracer information swapping.
That's about the long and short of it. Been a while since I saw you guys, though. Not since last month in Legram.
Yeah, always nice to see a friendly face, though.
Well, despite keeping in touch with him and setting up these arrangements, it came as a surprise to me to see him on board, too.
Clearly, it was meant to be. Honestly, I was only brought on because of my connection with Viscount Arcee.
This airship really is in a class all its own, though. It's not every day you see a ship owned by the Imperial family and captained by the Radiant Blade Master.
This cruiser has the potential to be an important force in Erebonia going forward. Without ties to the Imperial or Provincial armies, it can potentially keep both of them in check if need be. It might not be able to do that quite as well as a strong guild presence could, but it'll still help protect a lot of people.
That's true. It still frustrates me how the guild used to be an institution here, and now we're just barely keeping the lights on.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
At least the Crossbell branch sends its people over to help us out when we need a hand, though.
Wenzel's one thing, but we owe McLean so many favors, I've lost count.
McLean? Wait.
Oh, yeah, I guess you would have heard of him. He's an
Yeah,
A-rank bracer over at the Crossbell branch. A guy we used to work with named Wenzel works there now, too.
They are talking about Arios?
Wait, maybe we should back it up a bit.
The guy we're talking about is Arios McLean, aka the Divine
Blade of Wind. He studies the 8 leaves just like Green does.
The name probably sounds familiar to you because he's also a practitioner of the 8 leaves, 1 blade style.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. I've never met him myself, but I heard a lot about him from my master.
And that is a call out to the Crossbell games. I know of Arios. I have yet to like I said, I haven't played the Crossbell games. I played the beginning part on PC, but the translation was so horrible. Like, I got to see Arios come in and he saves them on this first mission, defeats this monster with like 2 attacks, and you find out how weak you actually are. And yeah, I saw how powerful he actually really is, and then after that, it's kind of like the game just was. The translations were horrible. It crashed all the time, so I keep trying to wait on them to remaster these the Crossbell games. They seem to be taking their precious time.
He mastered the school's second form. It sounds about as untouchable as anyone who holds the title of Divine Blade.
Well, he's pretty damn strong, I'll give you that. Failed me. Speaking of, you know
Sorry
who
about
else
that,
is a
damn it.
student of the 8 Leaves School? Cassius Bright.
Now Cassius is Stell and Joshua's father. He's like the top student to come out of the eight leaves school. Yeah, so, and he's like world renowned all over the world as like probably I think he's probably the strongest person in the game on the side of good. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. He's like the best fighter and the strongest person. So
We were talking about him before, remember?
He's a beast.
He's the bracer who took command during that big incident 2 years ago. Though from what I heard, he left the way of the sword behind a while back.
Like Cassius is so strong that Ouroboros did things in the dark just so he couldn't get on their trail because they were so afraid of dealing with him. And this is Ouroboros we're talking about. Like they got some of the most powerful people in the games. Like up and down the board, most of the most strongest people in the games are most of the people that are enforcers on Ouroboros. And they were so scared of that dude that they did things, the stuff they did behind closed doors was not because they just didn't want to be found out. It was because they were scared for him to find out because they didn't want to bring him into the fold and he'd be against them.
Cassius Bright was here in Erebonia. Wait, 2 years ago.
It was an eventful time, to put it lightly. And yeah, we have Cassius to thank for getting us past that. But afterward, well, you know the story from there. They shuttered guild branches all across the Empire, one after the other, and your dear, sweet instructor was out of a job.
I'd be glad to give you all the grisly details, but it's a long story. We should probably save it for another time.
And I wish they would have. I wish they wouldn't have done that. For people that are new to the series, I wish that they wouldn't. Like you hear about the story over different parts of the games in the Cold Steel series, but I really feel like right here in this first game, they should have just gave you all of that exposition to know who he was and why the Trails in the Sky games are important, and that would have made more people be like, "Yo, I got to go play these."
The guild seems to have a good track record with folks from the 8 Leaves School. Maybe you should consider a career as a bracer. Door's always open, you know?
Me? A bracer? Huh. I'd never really thought about it before.
I couldn't see him as a bracer.
Hey, there's enough of us singing the Bracer Blues without you trying to recruit my students.
Never hurts to start them early. Seriously, though, we're always looking for more good people. If that's something you wanted to do, I wouldn't turn you down.
I'll give it some thought.
There are two people I think would have been I could see as bracers in this game when I first started playing it. It was Fee, and at one point I thought Laura, but you know Laura has so much on her shoulders, and her dad is like Radiant Blade Master. At one point she would have to take over him for the Arcade School. So I felt like that will probably end up being her future in that. But the other person I thought about would be Crow. I thought Crow would make a really great bracer. Everybody else,
Attention
I don't
all
know.
crew members and passengers.
Maybe Gaius, maybe.
We will soon be entering Ruhr airspace. Please prepare for landing, and make sure you have all personal effects with you before disembarking.
Sounds like we're almost there. That was a shorter flight than I'd expected. Guess I'd better go round up the others and start getting ready.
Look how they made it go.
Ruhr Airport's granted us permission to land.
Commence landing preparations and keep the engine warm. We'll be taking off again right after our guests have disembarked.
Aye, aye, Captain. Preparing the Courageous to land.
All right. Yeah, so we got 3 days here. You literally don't get to go to Ordi. Let's see, Ordi or Ordis. I don't know, whichever one. You literally don't get to go to that place until, I think, the 3rd game. So, sucks. Most of these places, some of these places you've seen in the field studies that everybody has kind of went to, you don't get to go to these places until, I think that's the 3rd and 4th game. Yes, they will. This is just explaining that what they did. It dropped everybody off, and they said that in a lot of words, but they could have been like, everybody got dropped off, and then went to this thing. Look at this tunnel. Like a long ass tunnel that's a dark ass tunnel to get to the city. And this is Roar, whatever the hell they want to call it. My wife playing a remote control car. They be like, yo, it's like 200,000 people here, but you see the city and you be like, it looks a lot smaller than that.
Allow me to welcome you to Ruhr, home of the Rhineford Company. I sincerely hope that your field study here will be a fulfilling one.
All right. So, what we do, my party, I'm definitely gonna have Crow. And I think I'll put Fee in this time. Yeah, these two will take a back seat. I think everybody's pretty much got their stuff. I'll probably add their other little stuff later. I probably won't even need it. Right now we're gonna rock with it like it is. I will put detection on her. Alright, so this is everything you got. You got some stuff that's upstairs. The first thing that you want to do is head to Roar. The elevator, I think you go up here to the Wynford place. And I'll tell you all the little miscellaneous stuff that you can do. But you know, like you go to the store, you buy, I think you get the last 2 books of the Carnelia here. I forgot about those things. Horrible generator. I wonder if you have to go straight in from the beginning, or let me see something. Right. Just saying, man. I mean, hey, it's something to be proud of. All right. So let me see if I. No, she's not gonna let us. Okay. So we do have to go in first. All right. Try to speed this whole thing along. Come on, dude. Show you everything. Get the little cutscene over with. Hey, just showing the inside of the place. And Dalton. My boy ran over there just to say that. Third floor. Okay.
So it looks like the Courageous' inaugural flyover in Heimdall and Ruhr was a success. But don't release an official statement until tomorrow. Yes, that'll be fine. Yes, I'd like you to begin as soon as possible, and keep a careful eye out for any insider trading.
Always busy.
Hello, Irina Reinford speaking. Yes, I understand. Fast-track the construction on the special train if you can. No, pay it no mind. I doubt Crossbell-related shares rising is indicative of a larger market trend. But sell them all early next month. Timing is key here.
Right.
Wow. She's like a commander issuing orders across multiple fronts. Yeah, it's impressive to see Toa do it, but Mrs. Reinford seems to have it down to a science.
She's a general on the battlefield of business.
Oh shit. Here we go.
Ah, right.
Damn, she walked right past her ass.
We all have other matters we need to attend to, so I'll get right to the point. Here.
What?
Thank you.
Okay.
I've cleared my schedule to dine with you this evening, so anything you wish to discuss can wait until then.
Okay. I'm gonna end right here and then pick it up in the next vid. So give me a sec. I'll be right back.